What's up, guys? It's a Swingman here, back with another upload. Today I just want to go over some of the stuff I've been doing with Western New York Physical Therapy and helping me increase my ball speeds, my swing, my mechanics, pretty much everything related to me just becoming a better competitive long driver. So first of all, Dan and I are good friends. He's the one that just walked across the screen right there. And Ted is his partner, and they're just starting up, and they got a great thing going right now. But as far as with my training, a lot of this has to do with testing out where I'm lacking in mobility and being able to make adjustments through physical adjustments and also a lot of loading. So by loading, I mean they're putting me in different workouts and different positioning to almost exaggerate the positioning my core has to be in, my hips, my pelvis, everything. So when it comes to hitting a golf ball, I could be more explosive using the ground. And it starts with these little workouts that they have me doing. Now, this clip right here that you're watching, this is us just doing a circuit workout. And I did this after one of the days I was hitting to kind of help with explosive training and strength training a little bit. So this is one of my favorite drills they have me doing. I'm just basically throwing weighted balls into the wall, and they have me throwing 3 different weights, and I do it from both sides. So you can see here, I'm doing my left side of my body, and then you'll see me switch over to my right. And I'm also alternating a little bit. It is kind of wild, even though I'm a switch hitter. I'm very, very more explosive off the right side, but I am right side dominant, so I guess it's not too crazy to see that, but it's definitely a good drill. And what they have me doing is they start me off with a 16-pound ball, and then I go down to a 12-pound ball and then back up to a 20-pound ball. So the idea is that I'm staying balanced. I keep my core tight, and when I drop down to the lighter ball, I'm going to start using all those fast twitch muscles to fire that ball faster. As soon as I get to the heavy ball, I'm able to repeat and use those same muscles but into heavier balls. So now I'm just adding more strain to my body, but still using the quick fast twitch muscles to explode through that ball. So I really do like this drill. It helps me focus on the positioning of my core, and that was a big issue with me. And if you think about a baseball swing, you know, you think about guys that really do it and amplifiers like Aaron Judge and Mike Trout, they almost arch their back a little bit where their butt's almost like sticking out. So that's kind of how I swing. When I get in a box in my stance, I almost sit in the box. And in long drive and just hitting a golf ball in general, you want to think of it as your spine. You want to try to line up your spine as much as possible to become much faster with your rotation. In order to do that, you have to almost keep your rib cage down closer to the, almost like your hip flexor. So I'm going to get into more details once I learn how to explain it a lot better. This is all still new to me as far as learning. I've been doing this for going on 5 weeks now, but a lot of it in those 5 weeks is just me trying to learn what we're doing. I try asking as many questions as I can just so I could get an understanding, but it really is a lot of the workouts we're doing is to overemphasize the parts of my body I should be focusing on in my swing. So that is a big part of why I feel I'm getting more explosive, especially off the ground. Now, the second reason why I'm seeing my speeds go up dramatically is my sequencing is improving a ton. And this is a combination between talking with Ted, who is the TPI certified instructor at the facility with Western New York Physical Therapy, but also I've been watching a lot of videos of some other long drivers on understanding and trying to understand how they're able to generate the club head speed and the ball speeds that they do. So one thing that I did early on when I started training, when I just got into long drive last year, is I had the tendency to almost be more of a baseball type swing. So by that, I mean when my hands come back, I would have the tendency of my hands and my arms falling closer to a position I would with a baseball bat. You could see here, I'm freaking out because my goal was to hit 220, and this was This was as close as you'll get to that without actually hitting it. So I had to call the guys over because they knew I just kept saying, I'm going to hit 220. And I hit 219.9. Dan couldn't believe it, but he was still really excited for me because he knows that I'm getting faster. So he gives me a nice, well-deserved high five right there. But I knew after I hit that, I mean, I felt it. Once I woke up that morning, I just knew that something special was going to happen today. So after that hit, it just gave me even more confidence. And the cool thing about it is I was more focused on how sequenced I was in my swing, not so much about being forceful through the swing. And sure enough, you can see here, this is 2 swings after I hit 219.9. I turn my belt buckle away from the target, just wind up and let it rip. I knew it. You could see the exhale right there, and I freak out. I don't have the audio up on this because we do have music playing in the background. I just don't want any copyright issues. And I got the camera off the stand just to show 221 and 146.5 club head speed. Oh, man. Exciting day. Absolute exciting day. And kind of give you guys a little bit of comparison. This is when I first started doing the step, getting ready for competition. You could see how stiff I look in my swing. It's very baseball-esque. I don't really get back in my swing. My hands don't really get up. And you could see here there's a lot more mobility in this movement. I'm committing to turning away from the target and getting my hands back and up. And everything just comes through nice and smooth. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. It was such a huge milestone for me today, and I'm super excited. And I really do appreciate the continued support. So I'll have a more detailed workout on what I'm doing day to day to get even faster. And the next goal now is 225. My regular swing was up to 216 the other day, so that's also going to be to 220 soon. I'm just really excited. And got this extra time to become a better long driver, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Please hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, let's go! 221.7.